When you're stuck in life's fast lane and your foresight is tunnel vision to the end of the day, the rest of the journey usually tends to be a mere blur.
Our journey starts at the capital city of Delhi and ends at my desk back in Mumbai. I'm not quite sure what course to chart. Maybe I'll head south? Accompanying me on this journey of mine will be two of my colleagues, and together we hope to catch a glimpse of India's greatness.
We left the city of Delhi at about 4 a.m. and settled on driving for a maximum of 500 kilometers before we'd call it a day. As we chased the horizon, I was accompanied by my colleagues and their a cappella of snores. As we rolled forward, our second half was in the capital city of Rajasthan, also known as Jaipur or the Pink City. Founded back in 1727 by one Maharaja Jai Singh, and was built mainly out of sandstone, which is found here in abundance. Jaipur is a very vibrant city and managed to lure us further into the heart of the town. We stopped to look around and explore the local shops for handicrafts and trinkets we could take back home. Apparently, this city earned its nickname back in 1853, when the then reigning king had all royal and official buildings painted pink to welcome the Prince of Wales. Realizing we had to beat the sun and we didn't have all day, we got back into our comfortable car and left with haste. After about 479 kilometers of continuous driving and shooting, my crew and I were pretty knackered and decided it was time to find a place for shelter. Located in a narrow valley within the Aravalli Hills, Bundi, also known as the Blue City, stands out like a mirage in the desert with its massive palace and fort overlooking the rest of the town. It's about lunchtime and our stomachs groaned a choir of hunger, which was our sign to take a halt and maybe get a closer look at that beautiful palace.
The sun is setting and we have to find a place to rest our head. Unfortunately for us, we haven't exactly been able to find a place over here. Fortunately for us, a lovely family has agreed to accommodate us at their homestay. Let's go check it out. This is Garh Palace, made in 1512 by Rao Raja Sujan of the Hada dynasty. This palace still stands the test of time and looks beautiful as ever. It took them 300 years to complete, and I can't wait to explore more and see what it holds for me. Let's go. Behind me, as you can see, is the Naval Sagar Lake. This was a man-made lake that was made by Umaid Singh back in the 17th century. This lake served as the main source of water for the entire city of Bundi, where they would come, drink water, wash their clothes, take a bath, everything. They kept the water clean, and along with that, this supplied the water for all the 52 stepwells in the city, which earned Bundi the name, the City of Stepwells.
Once inside the palace, you will find some beautiful fresco paintings depicting different mythological stories, history and art, along with depictions of daily life in court. Paintings that date back as far as 1780, these fresco paintings were made of natural minerals and sourced their colors and materials from worldwide, like the color turquoise, which was sourced from Iran, and its lapis from Afghanistan. The walls that weren't covered in paintings were usually covered in Persian mosaics with Belgian mirrors. After witnessing such ingenuity and creativity that followed form and maintained function, I began to wonder once again, Seeing as we Indians take so much pride and inspiration from our past work and work really hard to preserve our rich history, the real question that lies beneath is, are we genuinely inspired by their effort to build a better future? Today we are working very hard to preserve our present and our past, but what are we doing to protect our future? Lost in our daily lives over frivolous needs, we sometimes forget to do our bit to help build a better future. If we all take inspiration from history and look at these structures and systems they made that still stand the test of time, then it's only fair we build our own that would live up to that testament.
By now, you already caught up on what the subject of our discussion over here is. It's all about sustainability. Built once and built right. This palace was built over 500 years ago, but it still stands the test of time.
Our journey was long and short, and it was time to conclude it after 2,000 kilometers of driving. Ready to get back to our supposedly mundane lives, the Hyundai Creta was honestly a breeze to drive and did nothing short of enhancing my experience on this exciting journey. I've decided that I shan't let tunnel vision get the best of me and continue onto the fast lane towards a better tomorrow. For someday our present shall become our past and serve as hope and inspiration for a better tomorrow.